Hi, this is Lara at Forex Info USA with your free daily US dollar index Elliott wave analysis for the trading session dated Tuesday the 4th of May. Starting this analysis with a look back just for the last 3 years today at an historical chart. We had a 5-wave down impulse to end primary wave C, followed by a 5-wave up impulse to end primary 1, followed by an A, B, C expanded flat correction to end primary wave 2, and we're working on a primary wave 3 to the upside. I have a target to the upside for that primary wave 3, probably most likely about 102.87, and maybe it'll get there about December this year or maybe August next year. I've been playing with some trend channeling techniques to see how well the dollar usually conforms to trend channels, and it usually does it pretty well. Here's a nice leading contracting diagonal in a wave 1 position, very nicely contained in this little trend channel. Within this primary second wave down, wave 1, I haven't bothered to draw the channel here to be pretty narrow, but very, very well conforms to it. Wave 2, a wider channel, but again from the beginning of A to the end of B in a parallel copy placed on A pretty nice containment, although we could have expected wave C to get a little higher. This third wave down, a very tight little trend channel there, a little triangle for the fourth wave, and a fairly wide trend channel for this fifth wave at minor degree to end wave C and wave 2 at primary degree. So I'm not that happy with this overshoot on this trend channel with my analysis today, but we'll live with that. I do expect that if it stays within this trend channel, then perhaps we just need to draw it a little bit wider, and that would be okay. So taking you now to a regular daily chart where this maroon 2 is this maroon 2 down here and has our recent dollar rises with the minor 1, 2, 3, 4 and still probably working on a minor fifth wave up. Yesterday's very, very strong movement to the upside does not look corrective. It doesn't look like what I was expecting, so I've had a thorough reanalysis of the dollar. And it looks like we may be having an expanding ending diagonal in this fifth wave position. This necessarily sees each of these subwaves break down to 3s, so I'm really happy with looking at this piece of movement here as being broken down into a 3. So we've got a 1, a very obvious 3-wave structure. This can certainly be seen as a 3 with a pretty strong C wave to end this third wave. Thereafter, if this analysis is correct, we should see a strong overlapping 3-wave structure down for a fourth wave that should look very corrective. Thereafter, one more push up for a fifth wave to end this wave 5 diagonal, and a target to the upside there about 83.77. Taking you now to an hourly chart where this green C and pink 3 up here and this green B down here. Actually no, it's this whole piece of movement here, so this pink 2 down here is this pink 2 down here, and so we're looking at this third wave in this expanding diagonal, which should be breaking down into a 3, and it doesn't have, well, it's an expanding wave itself, and we can see it as an ABC. You could also technically see it as a 5-wave structure, and quite frankly it's easy enough to see it either a 3 or a 5. So we'll see this as an ABC with, within this C, a 1, 2, 3, a little 4 developing, and then one more push up to end wave 5. At that stage we should be seeing some divergence between price and MACD. Price between 3 and 5 should be trending up. Corresponding points on MACD or an Elliott wave oscillator should be trending down. We'll be looking for that divergence towards the end of this. A target to the upside for wave C, about 83.61. Before we get there, however, a target for wave 3 green I had calculated about 83.55, so I expect that's where it's 1.236, the length of this wave 1 orange, so I expect it's probably ended there. We're probably seeing a little correction for a fourth wave develop, and thereafter we should have one more push up for our final fifth wave to end this. So taking you back to the daily, this is quite different from my wave count that I've been working with up till now. I saw this as the end to wave 5 blue and 1 black, and I expected we were working on wave 2 black. Technically, wave B can be twice the length of A for an expanded flat. So, therefore, if this was wave 5 blue and this was A, B and still to work on C down for 2 black, and wave 1 black ended here as per my last analysis. Technically this is still valid. Wave B can be twice the length of A, and that's its maximum distance that it can travel in an expanded flat correction. So technically it's still possible, but I don't like counting this piece of movement as an expiration for the end of a B wave. It just doesn't have the right look, and wave behaviour is really important. So the nature of this piece of movement has made me re-examine this wave count. Up until a couple of days ago it was working very, very well for us, but for the last couple of days it hasn't been working, so a reanalysis was required. So I expect a tiny bit more upwards movement, that upwards momentum easing for the time being, and some overlapping corrective 3-wave movement to the downside for a 4th wave. That movement to the downside has to be longer than 2.16 for the dollar, because wave 4 has to be bigger than wave 2 for an expanding ending diagonal. That's all from me with your dollar analysis. Hope everyone's trading's going well, and hope you're all having an awesome day.